Hello, Crypto Growth Fam. Xrp, XDC, and Xlm, the X Factor, are here to change the world of finance and take over global finance, disrupting trillions in the process. Look at this. This is Alex Jones. We're going to be checking this out, and then we will go on and check what's happening with Xrp, Xlm, and XDC and how they are disrupting the world of finance. The $7 trillion banking pivot, why XDC, XLM, and XRP are quite quietly taking over finance. Let's check this out.
In over 50 years, and almost no one's talking about it. $7 trillion. That's the daily volume of global payments, trade flows, and cross-border settlements that institutions are quietly preparing to rewire using digital assets. Instant messaging standards like ISO 20022 and decentralized ledger technology that guarantees speed, traceability, and trust. This isn't about speculation. It's about systemic transformation. Institutions are preparing to move away from legacy rails built decades ago, like SWIFT's antiquated messaging systems and slow, multi-layered correspondent banking processes, into an era of real-time settlement, programmable money, and cross-border interoperability. And the players leading the charge? Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin, but digital assets with institution-grade architecture XRP, XLM, and XDC. The IMF, World Bank, and Bank for International Settlements BIS have made their intentions crystal clear.
Folks, be it IMF, be it World Economic Forum, these are not just random organizations. These are the biggest financial players in the world, and if they are trusting a project, or if they are collaborating with a project in one way or another, having collaborations or connections, that goes a long way. And XRP, XLM, XDC, they have these partnerships stacked.
In dozens of white papers and conference presentations, they're pushing for tokenized bank deposits, regulated CBDCs, unified payment ledgers, tokenized real-world assets. But they're not looking to disrupt, they're looking to upgrade. The goal is a smooth transition from traditional rails to blockchain-enabled ones, where compliance, scalability, and interoperability are non-negotiable. That's exactly why XRP, XDC, and XLM are positioned right at the heart of this pivot. Let's talk reality. The BIS Project Icebreaker is actively testing cross-border CBDC settlement. The Digital Dollar Project and the Digital Euro Association are conducting parallel simulations. Over 130 countries are exploring CBDCs, and the one common requirement: ISO 20022 compatibility and ledger-agnostic messaging frameworks. And all this points to one truth: we're witnessing a new
financial architecture indeed. Let's move forward.
To programmable CBDCs. Palago Labs, incubated by the Stellar Development Foundation, is building tokenized credit products with real-world use cases. MoneyGram's integration with Stellar has already created a global cash-to-crypto bridge in over 180 countries. Stellar is also deeply involved in USDC's expansion and CBDC pilots in regions like Ukraine and Latin America. These three tokens, XRP, XDC, and XLM, aren't chasing the next trend. They're solving real, trillion-dollar problems: fractured messaging standards, siloed banking systems, liquidity shortages, and the inability to transfer data and value simultaneously. And they're doing it in compliance with ISO 20022, the messaging standard that over 11,000 financial institutions are adopting. This isn't theoretical. This is execution, and it's happening now. The new rails are being laid, and the tokens that align with that infrastructure are quietly preparing to move trillions. Real-world deployments already live. So what's actually happening under the radar? Let's start with XRP. In Japan, SBI Holdings, a financial giant and one of Ripple's earliest backers, is aggressively building an XRP-powered remittance ecosystem across Asia. This isn't just theory. SBI Remit has live corridors operational with Thailand and the Philippines, leveraging RippleNet and XRP's on-demand liquidity, ODL, to move value across borders in seconds. Meanwhile, Ripple's acquisition of Medico, a Swiss-based institutional digital asset custody provider, gives Ripple a serious foothold in the custody business, something absolutely critical for banks and large financial institutions. Medico already works with institutions like Citibank and BBVA, and now that power is in Ripple's hands. Then comes the strategic bombshell, Ripple's $1.25 billion acquisition of Hidden Road, a prime brokerage platform previously focused on institutional FX and crypto liquidity. This expands Ripple's footprint beyond payments into institutional credit and liquidity infrastructure. It's a move that mirrors what major investment banks are doing, and it's powered by Xrp liquidity. Now let's talk XDC. The TFD initiative, the Trade Finance Distribution Initiative, has confirmed that over 10 global banks and fintechs are actively using the XDC network to tokenize, distribute, and settle trade finance assets. This includes heavyweights like Traditech and institutions connected through ITFA. Traditech, a major secondary trading platform, has already executed real tokenized invoice financing on XDC, not tests.
Folks, talking about XDC network, truly not just tests now, it is the time for practical applications. And I saw a post over here from Tokenizer. XDC is officially in the big leagues of global trade. Now is the practical time. We have gone past the theoretical age, folks. Now we are heading towards the practical time with practical use cases. Lloyd's, first ever UK EDTA trade, and the keyword over here is used XDC. UN, approve XDC compliance to MLETR. This is the electronic trade regime sort of framework for trade and documentations, digital documentations. ITFA, Consortium for Trade Institutions. We've got ICC governs global trade standards. Awesome. We've got the World Trade Organization, folks. It oversees global trade rules. I mean, this is huge, folks. WTO, what else is bigger than that when it comes to trade, global trade? Then we've got JP Morgan, top bank worldwide. Everyone knows about it. So this goes beyond just collaborating like we're witnessing here from Alex. It goes way beyond this, folks. It goes towards creating a new financial order. Only public DLT in a global trade consortium. Awesome. Look at this. XDC focus on institutional finance, supply chain, and tokenized trade. The ISO coins aren't coming, folks, according to X Finance Bull. They are indeed taking over. Engineered to sync with the $150 trillion banking beast when Swift flips the switch. If you're ignoring utility, you're ignoring the next $1 trillion rally. Folks, up until this point in the world of crypto, in the world of this industry, in the course of this industry, we have seen shill coins, we've seen pump and dumps, we have seen the meme coins, hype coins. Basically, we are yet to witness what utility can do, what the real world use case can provide us. Now these are the coins. What are ISO coins and how did they start? XRP, XLM, XDC, we're concerned about these in this video, folks. Look at this. The origin flow 2005 to 2008, ISO TC68 designs ISO 20022, 2015 to 2020, banks prepare for migration, 2021 to 2023. Cryptos like XRP, XLM, and XDC align their systems to match ISO standards. So this is a slow and steady process, folks. It will take time. It will take baby steps, and slowly and gradually we're going to be heading towards that era. Now look at this. 2005 to 2008, as we saw that ISO 20022 standard created. We've got 2018 to 2020, Ripple, Stellar begin aligning with ISO framework. 2021, ISO coins like Xrp, Xlm, Xdc gain attention. March 2023, Swift launches ISO CBPR plus Phase 1 cross-border payment rollout. November 2025, full ISO 20022 migration deadline. Banks globally comply. So let's see how it goes. Now, we are yet to witness November 2025 and the capability. XRP might just go parabolic. Why is that? With the Genius Act, which we covered in a XRP algo and ISO video as well, this act can prove to be a game changer, by the way, possibly passing next week. The game changes. Legal clarity, bank trust, real money coming in. RippleNet plus regulation would equal mass adoption, not just mass adoption, but mass adoption on steroids, folks. So this is what we're talking about when it comes to XRP, XLM, and XDC. Mass adoption on steroids, folks. Universities are tapping XRP and XLM to handle billions in tuition. There is not a single sector or an area where these X projects, where the ISO projects aren't trying to change the game. This is not just your random meme or money. About money, it is about utility, it is about change, it is about transforming the status quo, folks. Privacy, compliance, real utility. Look at this. Universities are exploring blockchain for tuition payments instead of direct crypto like Bitcoin, blockchain-based money transfers. Example, via Ripple or Stellar are preferred. So this is what we're talking about. Okay, there was a really good post over here. Yeah, look at this. XRP will make BTC useless. XLM will make Ethereum useless. Let's see. Stellar is built for payments. Stellar is built for cbdc. Stellar is built for fintechs. Stellar is built for banks. Stellar is built for governments. Stellar is built for everyone. So these are the stakes, folks. Like I told you guys, every sector is being disrupted. Banks take days, according to John Squire. Fees stack up. Borders slow everything. XRP isn't just improving it, it is replacing it. It is trying to create the new financial infrastructure. Look at this. Regulatory clarity plus mass adoptions equals XRP supply shock loading. XRP has been recognized and praised by JP Morgan, Bank of America. Look at the names over here, folks. The names speak for themselves. We shouldn't even be talking. These are the names that are brands in the global world of finance. Santander, Standard Chartered, Deutsche Bank, Unicambio, Swift, MasterCard, Visa, Nasdaq, Goldman Sachs, Visa. Okay, again, Visa. Okay, so 2 times. BlackRock, Grayscale. I do not know why they have repeated it. Santander again, they shouldn't be repeating it. Make the graphic a bit more, go through the small details again. AWS, World Economic Forum. So these are the levels, folks. These are the levels where XDC, XLM, and XRP are maneuvering in. Breaking. The US just hit a record $121 billion in tariff revenue, with $27 billion more expected in June. This is July 1st, 2025, by the way. Revenue is flowing in. Now ask yourself, where does value move fastest, cheapest, and globally? All roads lead to XRP, XLM, XDC, QNT, and these utility projects. Talking about the Satoshi's vision, folks. Adolf Arena has given us a case that these projects, be it XRP or XLM, if we are a maxi, XRP maxi, then we'll say that this is the final version. Peer-to-peer version of electronic cash, process electronic payments, an electronic payment system based on cryptographic proof instead of trust. So according to this, XRP is the final version, XLM, and these projects are the final versions of Satoshi's vision. Okay, some technicals over here. Look at this. XDC seems forming its third falling wedge in a row. Yeah, let's see how it goes, folks. Okay, I do not know what the price is doing at the moment. This is a bit old, so let's move forward. Top 10 reasons why world of trade finance giants are flocking to XDC. Number 1, MLETR approved by ITFA UN WTO. ISO 20022 payments and TradeFi compatible. Now look at these reasons. I mean, there are speculation coins, there are hype coins, and then there are projects like these that we covered, the X Factor coins that I like to call XDC, Xlm, and Xrp. Enigio proven utility by banking giants. Proven compliance with multiple governments building. Hybrid public-private blockchain flexibility. Network speed and efficiency for e-trade. Awesome. Only public DLT in ITFA and TFDDNI initiative. When we talk about invoices, folks, when we talk about bills of ladings and whatnot, when we talk about document tokenization, XDC is here as well. Solve trade fin gap connecting SMEs with creditors, small, medium businesses and everything. XDC is there. Proven work with fintech DLT leader R3 Coda. Folks, these are the reasons, these are endless reasons why XDC, XLM, and XRP, all three of them have mass adoption on steroids written all over them. Do you think that they will indeed gain mass adoption ultimately? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by checking out Decent and its wallets, and as well as Patreon by following the links in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.